Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Monica. I like to post anti-MLMs, that's anti-multi-level marketing, and some true crime content here on this channel. So if any of that interests you, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I would love for you to stick around. In today's video, I am bringing you anti-MLM content, so of course, just as a disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only and just my opinions. So today I'm going to be reacting to a David Allen Capital rep who, this was actually sent to me by one of you guys. So I'm going to be reacting to his video along with a video that is on the website of the founder kind of talking about the business opportunity. Both of these people are saying that it's not really an MLM. It's not really network marketing. The rep says that it's kind of an affiliate marketing MLM hybrid and that it's more of a finance company. But I beg to differ. A lot of the things that they say, a lot of the things on the website, which we will go over, show that it is, I would consider it an MLM. So, and another thing too is that if you're not familiar with it, they are a subdivision of the MLM. This is what I found in my research of the MLM Longevity, which is one of those kind of like a health and wellness MLM company. But David Allen Capital provides small business owners with commercial loans. In addition, they also do merchant processing. So this is an MLM that I have never heard of before. Let me know if you have in the comment section below. I never thought I would be reacting to something from one of these types of MLMs because I've never even heard of it before. So I have a lot of notes for this reaction video because I just had to make sure that I wrote everything down before. So I have watched these videos before, but I wanted to make sure I had everything written down so that I would go over each point. So without further ado, let's just get into this video. I'm gonna scooch over a little bit and don't mind my crazy hair, but it is hot and it's just too hot for me to have my hair down. But anyway, let's just get into it.
I'm out here doing yard work and I thought I'd shoot a quick video and tell you what I'm doing these days. It's pretty exciting. I normally don't do videos like this where I pitch my opportunity, but you got to hear me out on this one. I've been doing internet marketing since 2011. I discovered network marketing in 2014. I didn't want to do it like the other people in network marketing. I didn't want to be extroverted. I didn't want to do any rah-rah events or three-way calls or anything like that. I wanted it to be automated almost. I call it passive recruiting. I wanted people to just sign up without me having to talk to them. And the first 2 years were really rough, but I looked up to MLM bloggers, guys that wrote articles and that attracted, prospects to them. Ray Higdon, Todd Falcone, Randy Gage, I looked up to those guys because they had huge blogs and they would just write articles and that attracted free traffic. And so I started to do that. So 2016, I finally went full-time with network marketing, doing it my way. With my blog, it was starting to take off. 2017, the company I was in launched CBD oil, and I wanted to be the first one to write about CBD MLM companies. So I wrote a few articles, and 6 months later, one of them showed up #1 on Google, and all of a sudden, I'm getting 3 to 5 orders a day without talking to one person. And life was beautiful. 2018, I made almost 6 figures just with my blog and a couple YouTube videos. So I've always been a recruiter. I love recruiting.
Gonna stop it there. He loves recruiting, guys. So let's just take a quick look at my notes. So I did write something here about when he talks about passive recruiting, where he just wanted to sign people up without having to talk to them. But I thought that multi-level marketing was about the products, or at least it's supposed to be about the products. It's not supposed to be about recruiting and recruiting only. So it's interesting that he said that, but he loves recruiting. He said that he loves recruiting. Then I have another note here that just says, ew, Ray Higdon. I'm really sorry, but I guess when I was listening to this, I just put it down there as a note, just ill Ray Higdon. If you don't know who Ray Higdon is, he is the, is he the, I think he's the founder, CEO behind Rank Makers. I know Alonda from The Recovering Humbot has covered him a lot here on YouTube, so she has some really good content, some reaction stuff to Ray Higdon as well. I know Savvy from Savvy Writes Books a few months back, I mean it's probably several months back at this point, but Savvy was putting in her Insta stories, there was some video that Ray Higdon did, and he had this wig on of like different colored hair or something. And so Savvy actually messaged him and asked him like, oh, are you trying? And he was making fun of anti-MLMers. And that was the time where Savvy had that same exact like color scheme going on in her hair. So yeah, I would say that Savvy made it in the world of anti-MLM and multi-level marketing. If Ray Higdon is making, I think it was a TikTok or a reel, I can't remember, making a TikTok about Savvy. So congrats to Savvy. You have officially made it. But yeah, anyway, my note here just says, ew, Ray Higdon. So I don't remember what my thought process was when I watched it the first time around, if I had anything else to add, but I think that's enough to add to that. Then he did talk about how the company that he was with, which was HempWorks or My Daily Choice, they launched the CBD product, which was HempWorks. And that was in, he said 2017. For whatever reason, I thought they did it earlier, but maybe I'm wrong. That's just me. I'm just probably not remembering properly. But he said that after that happened, he wanted to be the first one to talk about CBD oil, so he wrote a blog post about it. And from that blog post, he made it to, what did he say? It was the first, hold on, I have it in here somewhere. Or maybe not. Maybe I don't. Oh yeah, it showed up #1 on Google, which could be one of two things. Either one, he just got really lucky, or two, because he had this blog, he's just really good at SEO. And if you don't know what SEO is, it's search engine optimization. So if you're looking to get into blogging or anything that has to do with like a website, make sure that you really educate yourself in SEO. But yeah, I would say either he was really good at SEO or he just got a lot of really good luck, because when you start to learn how to, I guess, once you become SEO savvy, it's a little bit easier for you to be able to rank better on Google and everything. Once you really educate yourself on the behind the scenes of blogging and that kind of a thing, then you have a better chance of doing that. Or, like I said, it could have just been luck. But he said that because of that, he was getting 3 to 5 orders a day without talking to one person, which is great. I think that that's very impressive. When I was in Beachbody, when I told my upline that I had a blog, they were so excited and they said, utilize that, use that to your advantage and try to get sales and stuff off of that. Well, I tried to utilize my blog and I think it actually hurt my blog instead of helped my blog, because it was just, it could have also been my own fault, but I kind of utilized my blog a little too much, I would say. I would say that my blog became too much of Beachbody and not enough of what my original niche, I guess you could say, was. But I mean, it all kind of played together, but I did notice that once I was in Beachbody, my traffic kind of dwindled a little bit. So it can go one of two ways. Either it could do very well for you, or it could do very poorly for you. Then there is a part where he said that he made 6 figures with just his blog and a few YouTube videos. So again, that could be luck, or that could be that he's just very good at SEO. In addition, as I already said, he said, quote, "I've always been a recruiter. I love recruiting," end quote. So he clearly is more about the recruiting aspect of network marketing and all of that, because as we know, as the statistics show, you make more when you start recruiting people. Okay, but now that I got all of that out of the way, let's get back into this video.
I was the top 5 recruiters in My Daily Choice, HempWorks, with CBD oil, and a lot of that came from my blog. So, but then CBD oil got saturated. It's everywhere. I don't want to promote something that is everywhere, and my team and the business personally has dwindled the last 6 months. So I was pretty burnt out on MLM. I was going to just start a new brand and help people get sober or stay sober and help people with Asperger's, because I have Asperger's. That's why I have social anxiety, and that's why I didn't want to talk to people in network marketing. I shouldn't have even been in that industry, but I made almost multiple 6 figures in network marketing doing it my way. But I was still burnt out, because there's a lot of hand holding and people don't get it, or MLM just has a bad name, and I was done. So I started a new brand. I was helping people get sober, and then my friend approached me and said, you have to get back in this business that he introduced me to in 2020. And that business was basically a loan company that had a very powerful affiliate marketing program, or MLM. It's kind of like a MLM affiliate marketing hybrid. What's exciting about
There's that affiliate marketing MLM hybrid thing that I was talking about earlier that he was going to go over. But before we get into all of that, when he said that CBD got saturated and that it's everywhere, he's not wrong. He's not wrong about that at all, because when we first started our previous business that we had, which was our CBD business, we did have a brick and mortar store, and we ended up opening that up. And at the time that we opened up, I think we were one of 2, maybe 3 stores in the area, and the stores were scattered around the town. So it wasn't like one next to the other. Whereas when we decided to close it in December of 2020, we closed it at the end of 2020. So when we decided to do that, there was CBD stores everywhere. And at that point, you could buy CBD at gas stations and grocery stores, which please, just if you're thinking about purchasing CBD, please make sure to do your research on it ahead of time, because there is so much garbage product out there. And also, don't ever buy CBD from a gas station, please. Whatever you do not buy it from that's like buying sushi from a gas station. So just that's the best explanation that I can give, or the best analogy that I can give. So please always do your research when it comes to if you think that you want to go down the route of using CBD oil. However, the reason why I wanted to point that out is because he said it got saturated. Now, I'm not sure if he means that the CBD industry got saturated, because like I said, yes, he was correct about that. There's a lot of companies out there now, and a lot of bad companies out there, but he still talked about it getting saturated. And then he said that his team was dwindling over the last 6 months. So does that mean that his team also got saturated? Because a lot of times these MLM reps, what we see them say is that market saturation isn't a thing. Saturation itself isn't a thing, but it is. There's a reason why there is a term that defines what market saturation or what saturation is. There's a reason why. And it's not like we're just pulling this out of our butts in the anti-MLM movement. There's a reason why we talk about market saturation. So I'm glad that he at least admitted that some kind of saturation exists, because like I said, a lot of MLM reps that I've reacted to on this channel, or that other people have reacted to, a lot of Instagram creators or Facebook creators that are within the anti-MLM movement have also shared videos or posts or something like that from reps saying that's not a thing. He did say that he wanted to start a new brand to help people with sobriety and people like himself who have Asperger's. Now, a random thing that I found interesting that I didn't know up until recently, and that's that Asperger's is no longer an official diagnosis. Technically, nowadays, it would be considered having level 1 autism spectrum disorder. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, but I will leave the source that I got that from linked below. But the rep said that he wanted to help people that were like him, or people who were just trying to go through their sobriety and stuff like that, which, I mean, I think that that's amazing. I think that is an amazing thing to do, to help people. And at that point, you really truly are helping people, unlike these MLMs where they try to brainwash you into thinking, or they try to deceive you and manipulate you into thinking that you genuinely are helping people. When I became a coach for Beachbody, I've said this numerous times, but I genuinely thought I was helping people, because I knew what it felt like when I first started Beachbody, and I knew what it felt like after I had lost the goal weight that I wanted to lose, and then I started feeling a little bit better and stuff like that before I fell into a more obsessive type of eating, which is a whole nother story for a whole nother day. But yeah, so if in this situation, he was actually he was actually helping people. Whereas MLM reps, they're being manipulated to think that they're helping people, and they're really not. They're really truly not. But I'm unsure. I'm not sure, because I don't know what his credentials are. But I don't know, like I said, what his credentials are to know if he actually can be helping people, or if he was maybe starting a nonprofit or something along those lines. I don't know if that's what he was doing, but I don't know if he's a counselor. I don't know if he has any kind of background, or, you know, a background in education that would allow him to really truly help people, or, like I said, unless if he just started like a nonprofit. When he talked about his diagnosis and how he wants to help people that have the same thing that he does, I wonder, and I don't know. I wonder if he said that on purpose to show people, well, if I can do this, anybody else can. If I can be successful in multi-level marketing, anybody else can. Or if he just said it because that's part of his life, the brand that he was trying to build, that's just part of his life, that's part of his story. But something inside of me says to question that a little bit, and to wonder if he really truly, if he might have been saying that just to paint a picture that, like I said already, if he could do this, anybody else can. Then when he talked about his friend calling him and saying, you have to join this amazing opportunity, blah, 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 blah. We've all heard that pitch. We've all heard it. But for him to say that it's an affiliate marketing and multi-level marketing hybrid kind of a business, or a hybrid kind of an MLM, whatever you want to call it, those are two completely different ways of marketing. They're not the same. You cannot put those and lump them together, because they are two different types. You can't combine them. And I think that the reason why he was doing this is because, I guess, in the hopes of trying to cover up the negative connotations that surround MLM, because he even said in the video that MLM has a bad name. So I wonder if he's just saying affiliate marketing as a way to help with the multi-level marketing phrasing, because I have no idea where he would even get affiliate marketing from with this company, with David Allen Capital, because it's not affiliate marketing. No, that's not what it is. But I digress. Let's get back to it.
Marketing hybrid. What's exciting about it is that actually back a year ago, it wasn't that exciting, except for the potential commissions could have been over $100,000 for one sale. The most I ever made in MLM at that point was $400. Okay, and that was like selling a $1,300 product. That was very rare. Okay, so the most I ever made in MLM was $400 per sale. Well, this opportunity right here, $100,000 commissions, and it's free to join. So I'm like, Yeah, that's cool. So I promoted it for a couple months. I didn't really get anything. So I walked away from it and started working on my sobriety brand. He came back 2 months ago and said, "You got to look at this again. We just launched a new loan program that's same day funding. So businesses can get a loan in one day, the same day. And guess what? You get paid the next day. So it's paid daily, free to join. You can still get up to $100,000 commissions. It's only in the US. That's fine though, because most people that love MLM are in America. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. And so I was like, all right, I'm going to run with this. And I started promoting it. I got a couple businesses funded, which felt really good because we're helping existing businesses that would wind up going out of business if we didn't help them. So it's really an awesome business opportunity with integrity. You're helping small businesses. Plus, if you recruit agents yourself, you can earn up to 100% overrides on your team.
There it is. Plus, if you recruit people, there it is. So this rep who says that he loves recruiting is of course going to mention that you can recruit too and that that's how you'll make more bonuses. But let's go over some of the notes that I had from this. The part where he talks about potential commissions could be over 100,000 for one sale. Okay, sir, I would love to see some kind of data from this company showing that at least a handful or two handfuls of people actually made that kind of a commission off of one sale. Because saying it's potentially, that you can potentially do this is one thing, but I want to actually see the data that shows that someone or a handful or two handfuls of people made that kind of money with this company. When he said that the most he's ever made with one sale within the multi-level marketing industry was $400 on a product that was probably, or a sale that was a total of like $1,500, that's a lot. Because if you look at a lot of income disclosure statements, most people don't even make that in a year. Or at least half of the people don't make that in a year. Maybe a little bit more than half make a little bit more than that in a whole entire year. So for him to say that the most he's ever made was 400, that's actually a lot. That's a lot. Going by statistics, that's a lot more than a lot of people make. But he said that he promoted David Allen Capital for a couple of months, and then he went back to working on his brand. But then months later, his friend came back. His friend, no offense if they ever come across this video, but his friend sounds predatory as... Because if I had a friend who was trying to build a brand that would actually help people, I mean, I'd be so supportive of them. I'd be so supportive of them building this brand, because now all of a sudden he's going to get stuck in this stupid MLM, and then the company or brand, whatever he's trying to build that would actually possibly help people, is now being pushed to the side. That's a terrible friend, in my opinion. Another thing too to kind of pay attention to is notice how he has not said the name of the company that he's working for. And we are about 5 minutes into his video. His video is like 7-8 minutes, something like that. We're already 5 minutes into the video and he still has yet to mention the name of the brand or the company that he's working for, the MLM company. So this is a tactic that a lot of reps tend to use too, is they're very vague. I did write a blog post about this, and I did say that that's one of their tactics to, I mean, some people will scream the name of the company from the rooftops and they'll credit everything to that company, whereas other people are very vague. They try to stay away from what company it is. They try to stay away from all of that. But if you really believe in a brand, if you truly believe in a brand, wouldn't you think that you would want to scream the name of the brand from the rooftops, that you would want people to know the name of the company that you're working for? Wouldn't you think that if it was so amazing, But I wonder if it has something to do with the fact that it's an MLM company and people don't like MLM companies. People also don't like a lot of these companies. So, and they just think of them as like gross. So, but I don't like that tactic. I really don't like it when MLM reps do that. Be upfront. I'd rather someone message me and say, hey, I'm a rep for Monat and I want to sell you this product, or blah, 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 blah. This product is so great. I would rather them be upfront with me and me just be able to either one, ignore it, delete it, or two, try to educate them depending on how their approach was and stuff. I'd rather that than someone contact me and say, oh, I have this really amazing product. I work for this company and I'm an influencer for them and I have brand deals with them, blah, 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 blah. Come to find out that it's actually, they're just selling shampoo for Monat. So I don't know if I'm making sense here, but I'd rather someone just be upfront with me. But anyway, okay, let's get back to it.
To 100% overrides on your team. If you recruit an agent and they get a funding their first 30 days, you can get 100% of their commissions that they make. So once again, completely free, up to $100,000 commissions. You're helping small businesses get the capital they need to stay in business, and you can make up to 100% commissions off of your team. This is absolutely phenomenal. That is why I am promoting MLM/affiliate marketing again. It's not even really MLM, except for the fact that this company has partnered with an MLM company just so that we can use their dashboard so we can manage our leads and our team. But other than that, it's pretty much a finance company. So that's why I call it an affiliate marketing MLM hybrid. If you want to check it out, click the link under this video and watch the video and then join. That's all you gotta do, and you're gonna be on a good team, because I am recruiting like a maniac. And all I ask is that you try to get at least one funding a month and build a big team the rest of the time. We're posting ads on Craigslist. We're calling businesses out of the yellow pages. You don't have to do that. You know, we can run ads. You could do word of mouth. However you want to build this business, the sky is the limit. It's ground floor, because this loan program just started 2 months ago, and people are just now finding out about it. So definitely sign up. Let's do this. It's the most exciting thing I've done in a long time. I can barely sleep. All right, I mean it. I really do. This is crazy. We'll talk to you soon.
So, kind of off topic before I go over the notes that I had for that portion. The baby is actually, for those of you who don't know, I'm pregnant, but the baby, I don't know if the baby is feeding off of my my emotions, but every time that I'm like, I feel like a little movement in there. So yeah, baby's gonna be very well versed in multi-level marketing, and yes, baby's going to be anti-MLM. They are never joining an MLM. But anyway, so the notes that I have for this part of it says, how is this not really multi-level marketing? And then I put, you're building a team and recruiting and you make money off of your team. So again, how is that not MLM? How is that not multi-level marketing? He talks mostly about, sorry, Zero is one of my dogs. She is scratching herself right now. But anyway, where was I going with that? But yeah, he talked more about recruiting and how he loves recruiting, and talked about building a team more than the company and the company products. The products that David Allen Capital sells. If you're supposed to be affiliate marketing, like he's saying that it's an affiliate marketing, multi-level marketing hybrid, talk about the products. Why are you only talking about building a team? Because the majority of that was talking about recruiting and building a team. Then I have the note that says it's not ground floor because the company has been around for 60 years. Just because they have a new product, it doesn't make the company ground floor. And that's true. There are companies that will have new products come out all the time. They have new product lines or they rebrand. That doesn't mean that it's a ground floor opportunity or that the company is ground floor. It just means that they have new products. They're going in a new direction. They're trying to rebrand. But that doesn't make the company ground floor. If the company has been around for 6 years, yeah, it's not ground floor. It's not a startup. And also, it's a subdivision of a much larger MLM, longevity. There is a video that we're going to also watch by the founder of the company, and I hope that I don't get a copyright strike or anything like that for putting it in the video. So if I'm saying this now and I do get a copyright strike, I might just have to completely get it out of the video, or I'll try to, I guess, alter the video and the audio and all of that to try to, get it in there, because I think it's an important video to look at. But before we do that, like I said, this company is a subdivision of the larger health and wellness MLM longevity, and they specialize in more of the, I guess, financial industry, lending, all of that. When you look at the portion of David Allen Capital's website where you can partner with them, that's, instead of like on their website it says partner, and that's where it's the join now section. But a lot of the verbiage on this page is very MLM-y. So there's a part that says, are you motivated by money yet also want flexibility in your life? Are you willing to be coachable and follow our proven training? Then start now for free and let's go tackle some goals. And it says join now. Why become an agent with David Allen Capital? Work from where you want, work when you want, and start part-time. Free to start, no risk to join. There's always a risk to join these companies, because while this one might not be as risky as the other ones, because this one, they say that it's free to start. You don't have to pay that starter pack fee like how some of these other MLM companies have, or you don't have to pay that, because sometimes you don't even have to buy the starter pack, but you do have to pay that initial fee for it. And I'm not about to go through the process of trying to sign up for this to see if they do charge a fee, because I don't want them to have my email address or my information. It might be free to start, like they say, but there's always a risk to join. Because what happens if, let's say, you say or do something wrong, or you say something incriminating, and I don't know, let's say that the FTC finds out about it. There is always a risk to join one of these types of companies. And also, a lot of the things that they talk about, they just sound too good to be true. And I'm one of those people, when something sounds too good to be true, it's got to be too good to be true. I'm sorry, I'm very cynical like that. And sometimes it is as great as it sounds. But yeah, I always question everything. I'll never trust something, and especially when someone says there's no risk to join, because there is. You are risking your time, because while you may not be risking anything financially, according to what they say, that there's no startup fee, while you may not be risking that financially, you are risking your time with your family, your time with your friends, your time with any of the hobbies that you have, or like how this rep, he was working on a brand to actually help people. And now that's going to be put on the back burner because he's part of this company. And so there is a risk to join. And like I said, let's say that you say or do something wrong and it goes against FTC guidelines, you can get in trouble. So there's always a risk to join these types of things. It just might not be the same risk with every single company, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? But the next part says immediate income available, which I think that saying a guarantee like that is, I mean, I would say that goes against FTC guidelines because there's no little disclaimer there, unless if you click on the income disclaimer. They have an income disclaimer, but they don't have an income disclosure statement. So their income disclaimer pretty much just says that it's the same thing as all the other MLMs, where it's based on you and it's not guaranteed, all of that. It's the same thing as the other ones. But to put immediate income available, a lot of people will see that and think, oh, heck yes, I got this, and join. So, but anyway, top tiered service providers I mean, show me the proof of that, please, because there's no proof of that here. There's no citation or anything. Proven and effective training. Again, show me the data that it's proven and effective. How many people that join your company stay with your company? How many people join your company and are successful? How many people attend these training programs and actually get something out of it? I want to see the data. Business services are booming, fast funding, and big savings. So there's that. You can earn personal commissions with daily pay. You will receive commissions for each client that you personally introduce to David Allen Capital. For business loans, this commission is paid daily and is either 3% or 6% of the funded value, but could be as high as 9% with matching override bonuses. And then, of course, we're going to go to the next one. Personally enrolled matching bonuses. We believe in rewarding you for helping others perform, not just for getting started. If you refer other individuals who become independent agents with DAC, you can qualify to earn matching bonuses of 25% or 50% of their personal commission. Again, explain to me how this is not an MLM. You have the structure of building a team, but I mean, dare I say another term for this, because it seems like you get a higher commission off building a team. But that's just my opinion. Team leadership open line match. If your personally enrolled agents enroll other agents, this develops your extended agent team. You can qualify to earn open line leadership matching bonuses of 10 to 50% on your entire team's personal commission income. Do you think you will want to help your team earn a lot or a little? Leadership override. So it really, they can't say that this isn't an MLM, because clearly they have way more information on how to build your team and how to be successful with building a team. This is not affiliate marketing. This is multi-level marketing. And like I say, that came out weird. And like I said before, dare I say a different phrase, because, allegedly in my opinion, because there's clearly more reward in recruiting people and building a team than there is with just having customers. I mean, it looks like you can probably still maybe make money off of customers, but yeah, building a team is just the main focus on this page. Then it says residual income, car allowances, and other perks. Upon qualification, our partner company, Longevity International, will pay you residual income on other DAC business services. You can also qualify to receive a car allowance of $300 to $1,000 per month and other perks like revenue sharing and top achiever club trips. Then it says at the bottom, all income claims or explanations are for mathematical sample and educational purposes. Income is only earned when you help to secure a client who is funded with capital. You should not expect to earn any of the incomes shown above, as they are shown for demonstration purposes only and are not likely. There is no income guarantee, nor is there an income ceiling. The DAC compensation plan is results-based commission plan, meaning only funded clients will produce income for you. I don't see how this is not an MLM. Oh God, it makes me so angry that they're trying to say it's not. Okay, so now that I kind of gave you a little bit of a gist of the company and the Join Now section, let's react to this video of the founder.
Hello and welcome to our website. My name is David Rutz. I'm the founder of David Allen Capital. You know, someone asked you to come take a look at our website in this partner page to decide whether or not you wanted to partner with us and become an agent. So it's my honor to share our passion and share what we believe, so that you can determine whether or not you agree with what we believe and if you want to get running with us. It'll only take about 3 or 4 minutes, and then you'll be able to decide whether or not we're for you. Number one, you're going to learn right now how you can start a business that's absolutely free to start. No financial investments required. There's no monthly investment required. There's no annual investment required. We don't take any money. In 6 years we've been in business, we've never collected a dime from one of our agents. All right, that's number one. Number two, you can start part-time. No reason to quit a job to get started with this. Number 3, you can have all the upsides of business ownership, meaning you work your own hours, you have no income ceiling, there's no guaranteed income, but there's no ceiling either. And you can make significant income simply by helping to serve business owners. You don't need to be licensed. We'll teach you what you need to do and how to do it. All you have to bring is a passion to help business owners. Why do I say that? Well, we started this company as business owners to help business owners because we know how hard it is for a business owner to get capital from a bank. What if you had a way right now, because it exists, that you could help business owners in your community and anywhere in North America get access to revenue-based funding, meaning their existing business producing existing revenue, you can get them capital today, or at least within the next couple days, to help grow their business, whether they have good credit or not. And no collateral is required. See, that's why we exist, because 20% of the businesses out there, only 20% can get approved at the bank. 80% cannot. That's millions of businesses, hundreds of thousands just in your state that need our funding. What if...
I want to know where he got that 20% from for small businesses, because in my notes here, I have 2 different articles, and this is why I said I want to know where he got this, like what source he got this from, because I couldn't find that particular source. And because there was this one article by Forbes that talked about, if it would actually open, there was this one by Forbes that talked about the pandemic, and it says, as economy recovers, loan approval rates increase for small businesses. And it said that small business loan approval percentages at big banks climbed slightly from 13.5% in May to 13.6%, and small bank approvals rose from 18.7% in May to 18.9% in June of 2021. There's more statistics in this article, and there's more percentages, so I will leave that linked below. But then there was another article that I came across as well. That article said that the SBA loan approval percentage is 65% and business loans are at 57% approval rating. I would really love to know where he got that statistic from, because I mean, he might be right. And if he is, I would love to educate myself on that, because I mean, I find that interesting. So until he provides a source to that, I don't really know where he's getting that 20% from, or what context it's coming from. Maybe it came from a completely different context and he's taking it differently, because some MLM companies, they do that. They take a lot of things out of context. So yeah, until he provides some kind of a source, I have no idea where that came from.
In your state that need our funding, what if you became the person who referred them to our website? They get funding and you get paid. All you have to do is promote our services to business owners, our business capital services. We can get up to $2 million to a business owner in under 2 weeks, $500,000 in under a week, and we can get up to $25,000 today. Instant approval, same day funding, or next day if they apply in the afternoon, but literally instant approval from a simple app. It's called Bank Breezy. We just launched a brand new product that has never existed before till we launched it. You have the ability, it just launched May of 2021. Just launch. You have the ability that you can bring a new product to market to serve business owners. So if they need $500,000 or $1 million, you can help them with that. But if they only need between 10, 20, 30,000, up to 25 grand, you can get them an instant approval today and funded today. And you don't have to become a financial expert. All you do is get the word out. They may say no, they don't need it, but they need to know it exists. See, the average business owner thinks they need to put up collateral, have great credit, been in business 2 years, all these crazy things to get approved. And they do at their bank. But not with us. We're revenue-based capital. We've helped thousands of clients already in the last 5 years, and we're going to help tens of thousands with our brand new, just launched, instant approval, same-day funding, possibly just this year. Do you want to help bring it to market? Because you can get paid 3% of the funded amount. And if you're active, meaning you get more than one client a month, you can get 6% of the funded amount. And not only that, We have other services too that you can market that pay you residually month over month. When you help someone get business funding, they'll probably come back for more funding, and you can get paid on that funding as well. Now, that's just the half of it. Our whole vision, though, I'm an entrepreneur. I've been in home-based business since 1991. I was involved in something called network marketing. I love network marketing. I just don't like a lot of things that take place in network marketing. So what I loved about network marketing is you could build a team of other agents, or representatives they were called, and between you and your team, you can go out and produce and get paid off the success of that team. I love that. What I didn't love is it really was a way to make money off all the bunch of people starting and paying fees to start, or buying product every month themselves to qualify, and you made money on them buying the product, and really not many people were actually getting customers. I don't like that, but I love the leverage of building a team. So what if, just like Century 21 and any other legitimate big distribution company, mortgage company, etc., what if you could build your own team of agents where they could also start for free, and you get paid a percentage of their income? They don't buy anything. You don't get paid to sell them a training. You don't get paid to get them to buy a product every month to qualify or anything like that. You don't get paid to get them to pay a fee to start. But if you build a team of productive agents, you can make 25 to 50% of what they make on their customers. So if you introduce me and I get started for free and I'm out there helping clients, do you want to help me? You're getting a percentage of my income. So it's called income match. And so as I'm going out making 3% or 6%, you make a percentage of what I make. Do you think you want me making 3% or 6%? You want me making 6 because you make a percentage of what I make. You don't hold me down. You help me qualify for the highest compensation possible because you can earn more. It's almost like if a personal trainer in a gym got paid on your body fat percentage reduction, or your muscle mass increase, or your pharmaceutical drugs being disappeared. They got paid on your results, not on your hopeful results. See, we don't get paid on hopeful results here. Whoever told you about this business doesn't get paid when you get started to pay that fee and they get a piece of it.
This whole pitch sounds too good to be true to me. And I love how he's like, I love network marketing. And then he says that he loved that you could build a team, but what he didn't love is that the uplines would make money off of the startup fee and off of the buying of the inventory and keeping a PV and stuff like that. But he made it sound like that's all that they do, which they do that in traditional MLM companies. In some companies, in some MLM companies, the uplines don't make money off of that initial startup fee, but they will make money off of the PV that the rep has to keep, and also any sales that they have or their team. So when he said that you get a percentage off of your team's income from their commissions and I guess the sales from their clients, a traditional MLM company has it set up that way too. But we do know that in a traditional MLM company, the MLM reps are the company's best customers. But whereas here, he's saying that you don't have to keep a PV, you don't have to have an annual fee or anything like that. But he's still talking about making money off of your team. That is multi-level marketing. And he said that you get paid off of results, not hopeful results. Well, can you show me an income disclosure statement then to show me the data of that? Can you show me that? Because I would be very interested to see what kind of data you have that supports what you're saying in this, I guess you can kind of call it like an intro video. But seriously, show me how your MLM is different from all of the other MLMs that are currently out there.
They're not going to make it sound hopeful because they get paid on your hope. They won't make a dime until you make $1. They're not going to make $1 before you made a dime. Do you believe business owners out there, if they're fueled with working capital, can turn 10,000 into a lot more? Yes. Can they turn 100,000 into a lot more? Yes. And their bank can't help them, but you can. See, they may say no, but they need to know we exist, and most businesses don't know we exist. We're first to market with instant funding, bankbreezy.com. We've been in business over 5 years with our other funding, 25,000 up to 2 million, where you can get them funding for that, and you get paid the same percentage either way. And we've got other business services as well. One's called customer financing, where we help businesses offer financing to their customers. A roofing company wants to offer financing to the customers, and you get paid off all the financing they do residually every month. We also have payment processing, and we have healthcare, and we have other services that we market. But our lead product, make no moans about it, is our brand new Bank Breezy instant approval, same day funding up to $25K. And we've got people literally, we just launched last week. We've already got people who've got 3 clients in their first week. 6% of whatever those clients fund in the first week. Multiple people. Not saying you will. We've got a lot who didn't get any clients. But if you like what you've heard, get started with us. Get into our training. We're absolutely free. Attend one of our longer presentations that goes into more details. But come help us help that front line of capitalism, those rock stars we call business owners. They need the funding, they need the help, and they don't know it exists. We need more business capital agents to get the word out, and you can be one of them and get paid significantly for doing it. You want to lead a team? Get paid for that as well. Get started below. You'll get a welcome letter with all your credentials, with your free websites, and your links to your Agent Resource Center to get started. If you decide it's not for you, you didn't lose a dime. Potential is grand. Risk doesn't exist. Get started with us. Or get back with the person who referred you and ask them some more questions. Thank you for watching. Welcome aboard.
So I appreciate that at one point he did say that there were some people that made a lot of money or made a lot of sales, and then there were some people who made no sales. So I appreciate that he at least said that not everyone made something. However, with everything else that he said in the video, people might not even hear that he said it. They might not even hear, I'm going to scooch back over to the middle, but they might not even acknowledge the other things that he said in this video because he's so hyped up and he's so excited about this opportunity. I mean, I got a little bored at the end there. I yawned. These people are going to just take what he's saying. They're not going to research the company. They're not going to look into it a little bit more. And I don't know, something about this guy, it just seems too good to be true. I feel like there's hidden fees somewhere. I feel like there's fine print somewhere. I don't know. And this is just me speculating. This is not, I mean, they might be a really great company, but yeah, my cynical side is just saying it sounds too good to be true to me, in my opinion. But I really don't like that he said risk doesn't exist. A risk does exist. I already went over why it does. I already talked about that. But that is all that I have for you guys for this video. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. And let me know if you've ever even heard of this company before, because I hadn't until one of you sent me the first video that I reacted to. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. This is Monica reporting to you live from a highway. Bye!